Hello, today is Tuesday, February 9th, and we'll be looking at the 40th chapter in the book of Genesis. And if you'd like to take a look at it with me, it is a continuation of the Joseph story where we left off at the last chapter. Joseph had once again been sold into slavery and then also put in the house of Potiphar, the captain of the guard, and then the controversy there. He was wrongfully accused, sent to prison, and prospered in prison. Then he's in prison. He's taken over the prison. He's pretty much entrusted with the whole prison or dungeon himself. However, he's still a prisoner there. And the king's cupbearer and baker come to be among them. They have done something that's displeasing in the Pharaoh's eyes, and so the Pharaoh sends them down to the prison, the dungeon. And Joseph encounters them there. One night, as they're there for a while, they both have a dream. The baker and the cupbearer both have dreams. When they wake up in the morning, they're greatly troubled by their dreams, and Joseph asks them, because he is attending them, what's the matter? And the cupbearer says, I had this dream, and there's no one to interpret it. And so Joseph says, well, isn't the interpretation up to God? Tell me your dream. So the cupbearer proceeds to say that he had a dream that he was looking at a vine with 3 branches, and the vine budded and the fruit came out. And in the dream, the cupbearer takes the fruit and presses the grapes into the cup and brings the cup to the Pharaoh. And so that's the dream. Joseph interprets the dream to say that the 3 branches represent days. So in 3 days' time, you will be restored to your rightful place, and you will once again bring the cup to the king. So you will once again be the cupbearer. So that's a good interpretation, very favorable. So the baker hears that, and the baker says, well, I've also had a dream, and I want you to tell me what it means. So the baker proceeds to say that he had a dream that he had 3 baskets on his head, and that in the top basket, the birds were eating the bread out of the basket. And so Joseph explains to him that the 3 baskets represent 3 days. And in 3 days' time, the Pharaoh will relieve you of your head, and it will be picked by the birds. In other words, you will be executed in 3 days' time. And here's what happened. Exactly what Joseph said. The cupbearer was restored to his place, and he became once again the cupbearer at court with Pharaoh, and the baker was executed and hung by Pharaoh, and then the birds picked at his flesh. So the thing is, though, when the cupbearer was so pleased with the favorable interpretation, Joseph said to him, remember me when you talk to Pharaoh. Remember me when you talk to Pharaoh. Let him know. So I'm not supposed to be in this dungeon. I've been wrongfully accused, and I've been taken from the Hebrew people. I don't belong here. So just, mention me to Pharaoh. And at the very end of the story, when everybody's restored or executed, however they're going to be, it says that the cupbearer forgot Joseph, did not remember him. And so Joseph is still trying to do good things, trying to help people out, and it's not getting him anywhere. So that's the story. That's chapter 40. And it was Pharaoh's birthday. And so for his birthday, he restored his cupbearer and had his baker executed. I don't know what the backstory is on that. There must have been a good reason for those 2 things, but that is what happened. And the reason why we need to know what happened is because Joseph was this interpreter of dreams. And we're getting this scene that, Joseph is just being entrusted with everything that he comes in contact with. Everyone trusts him with things. And now he's interpreting dreams, so he's giving advantage to the people around him in his community. Excuse me. And that's where we find ourselves in chapter 40 of Genesis. Now, we only have 9 more chapters to read, or I guess it's 10. So 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yeah, 10 chapters left. And then we're done with Genesis. So 10 days from today, we will be finished with this. This is still, we're still continuing on this Joseph narrative. The last story has not been told, but it is continuing. So I would really recommend, if you wanted to read about Joseph, that you would start with 38 and just read on all the way through, because it's just a great narrative and it goes all the way through the famine and the other dreams that are interpreted. But since we're doing one chapter a day, you got to wait till tomorrow to hear the rest. God bless you. Take care. Bye.